Hi everyone, it is so great to have you here today. If you are a first time viewer, thank you so much for joining us. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our juicy stuff. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. It is so great to see you. I missed you. It's been like, what, a week? My name is Sean Pepe and this is my version of events. I'm going to be telling you guys and showing you how I keep my personal space smelling very fresh all the time. And by my personal space, I just mean like my house, my kitchen, my bedroom, my bathroom. Like I'm just going to be, showing you guys how I keep my space smelling fresh all the time. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that one thing I cannot stand is bad smells. So I don't care where it's coming from. If it don't smell nice, I don't like it, okay? So I put in extra effort into making sure that my personal space smells really nice. At least the environments that I can control, I put in extra effort to making sure that those smell really, really nice. I'm going to be showing you all the ways that I do that in this video today. So let's get started. One of the first ways that I keep my bedroom smelling really, really fresh is electric diffusers. Now this one isn't plugged. I keep it right on my nightstand. As you can see, it goes right here. You've probably seen it in a lot of my other videos because it's literally always there. It's a really simple electric diffuser. Nothing really, fancy. It's very basic, it's a twist open, you put the water to the maximum level, you put your oils and, you turn it on, you're good to go. This will usually not go off if you don't turn it off until the water is dried out. So it can be on for literally hours until the water dries out if you don't turn it off. But it is really, really nice. Now I use this diffuser 3 times mainly. It's not like a daily thing. I don't use this diffuser on the daily. I think it's also because like I'm really picky about like the oils that I use, and then in Nigeria the oils are really expensive, so it's not like a daily thing, but I do use it on 3 main occasions. First of all, when there's a lot of cooking going on in the house, I put this on in my bedroom because I do not like my bedroom smelling of food. That's one thing I cannot stand. I really don't like it. So usually if there's a lot of cooking going on in the house, or if I can smell food in my bedroom, I really dislike that. So I will turn on my diffuser. The second time is if there's a really pungent bad smell. One of those times mostly is when artisans come to do work in my room. Now, if you live in this country, I don't know what it is, but like, whoo child. You get the drift. But when they come to do work in my room, half the time, not half the time, like 99.99999% of the time, I have to turn this on to keep, my room smelling fresh. Because if you know anything about, body odors, you know that they linger for a really, really long time. So that's the second time. The third time I use this is when I've done, every week when my room's cleaned, surfaces are dusted, my floor is mopped, and everything's just like fresh and clean. I turn this on because I don't know, that has just become a habit. There's nothing that it really does, but I guess, just the fact that everywhere is freshly clean and it just smells so nice and fresh. I just use this as an extra, like freshness. I don't know, that's how I just use this. So those are the 3 main times that I use this electric diffuser. It's always by my bed. It spreads really nicely. It's small. I don't really know how much this costs. It's been like years, literally years since I got this, so I don't know, but they sell them like everywhere, so you can literally just walk into a store and buy, and they come and buy this. Complete my thought. But they do come in several different sizes, so you can get this for your bedrooms, for your living rooms, your workspaces. It's actually really, really good for keeping your environment smelling very fresh. Now, the second thing that I use is scented candles. I have a ton of scented candles in this house. I want to say at least 8. like at the very least I could have more, but I have at least 8 scented candles in this house. In my room I used to have 5, but like I redecorated my nightstands, so I moved 3 out of my bedroom and now I have 2. I have this one, which is a, I don't know what the scent is called, I don't even know, but it smells really, really, really good. And it's really cute, especially for like decor. I use scented candles mostly to set like the mood, like, so like if I want like a little bit of light, like not too bright, you know, I'll turn on my scented candle. Or like if I'm just having like a chill like movie night with my sister or something, those are the times when I use these. To be really, really honest, I rarely use scented candles for the scent. I kind of just like them because they make really great decor. Other than that, I would burn a scented candle in my bathroom every now and then, not too often, but that's something that I would typically do. So scented candles, I have this one and this one on my nightstand. These are really, really cute. I got these from TJ Maxx. I know that there's some home decor stores that sell these on Instagram. They will come in really expensive. I think I saw one of these on Instagram for 14,800, which I think is utterly ridiculous. So like you can buy scented candles, but these you will find on like Bear stores, you know, home decor stores and stuff. But I got them from TJ Maxx when I traveled. And the scents are really, really, really nice. Next thing that I use is reed diffusers. Now this one is Mint. Mint is a Nigerian company. I think they're based here in Abuja, and they do like, okay, they do scented candles. I actually have a mint scented candle as well. They do scented candles, they do diffusers, they do like all kinds of things for the home. And this is a rose oud scent, which is really, really, really nice. I love like mild ouds, and this is like the perfect amount of oud. Like it's really, really nice. And this was a gift also from one of my best friends. Shout out Giovanni. I love it, love it, love it. So there's that one, and then there's this one that I also use. This is the Green World brand. I don't know where this brand is from or anything, but I bought this from Grand Square in Central area, and it is really, really amazing. The brand is Green World. Now the way I use diffusers are my everyday fresh scent remedy. So like I have these 2 are actually in my bedroom. So I have one on like my dresser and one on my other nightstand. So I have my electric diffuser on this nightstand, and then I have my reed diffuser on my other nightstand. But reed diffusers that's like my everyday freshness remedy for like my bedroom. So you walk in my bedroom, it always smells nice. The rose oud more towards this end, and then the lily scent more towards the other side of my bed. I really like them, and I tend to always flip the reeds after every couple of days. I take the reeds out and I turn them upside down to keep like the scent going and everything, and these work really, really great. If you buy the good ones, they work really, really great. Do not buy cheap reed diffusers. Like you'll find them for $650 or $500 or whatever. They're so bad. Please, if you're going to buy a reed diffuser, just invest your money in buying good ones. The cheap ones smell horrible and they finish in like 2 days. Like it's really not worth it. And then the reeds are not like nice and clean. They look really shabby. Like you can literally peel them off. So don't buy cheap reed diffusers. If you're going to buy a reed diffuser, just make up your mind to buy like a really nice one. They might run a little bit expensive, but I think they're worth it. And this one was actually not expensive at all. This was like 2,000, I want to say about 2,650 from Grand Square. The mint one I got as a gift, so I don't know how much it is, but you can definitely check out their Instagram page. I will try to leave their Instagram page in the comments. The next thing that I use to keep my space smelling really nice and fresh is incense sticks. Now this is really weird because I actually don't like incense, right? But I have found that incense sticks are amazing ways of getting rid of bad smells really, really quickly. Like, they do the job and they are snappy, child. Like, they are really, really, really fast. So that's why I really like incense sticks. However, generally I'm not a fan of incense, so I will not burn these in my bedroom. You will never catch me burning an incense stick in my bedroom or in my bathroom because I don't normally like the smell of incense, so I won't burn them in my bedroom, but I will burn them like in the living room or in the dining area, hallways and things like that. They're very, 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 very effective. These are scented. The scent is Midnight Rose. It's actually really nice. It's just a little bit much for me, like I said, but it works really, really well. I also have these ones that I got from Zara Home. It's black vanilla. I'm not really a fan of vanilla scents at all. Like, I don't like vanilla scents, but this is pretty good, and I really like this because it's mild. So it's, you know, it's still incense, but it's significantly milder actually than this one is. And I don't even remember where. I think this one was a gift or so. But this I got from Zara Home. And yeah, incense sticks are really nice. Now I use these usually two main times. So one time is, again, when there's a lot of cooking going on in the house, you know, and it seeps, you know, into the living area and the dining area, especially after we've eaten and cleaned up the kitchen, washed the dishes, and that food smell is still lingering. You will typically find me burning an incense stick. There's also like a burn lamp that I use, which I'll show you shortly, but you will typically find me using an incense stick in that situation. Also, again, if artisans come into the house, you know, to do a little carpentry work here or plumbing work there, or, you know, yada yada yada, I will burn an incense stick after they leave, or during, just depending on how, you know, bad it is. But typically I really like the effectiveness of these more than I actually like them, but they're really, really effective, and that's why I use them. This one is the one I use the least because I really don't like incense, and this is really, really incensey. Like, it's the closest to pure incense among the ones that I have. Now, the next thing that I use, which I just spoke about actually, is my burn lamp. This I absolutely love. I cannot tell you how much I love this burn lamp. So it's really cool the way that it works. It has this top that has like perforations all around it, and then it has a lid that's just like a proper lid that goes on top of it. Now when you open the lid, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it has a little like something that looks like coal. To be honest, I don't know what this is. I'm not an expert at these things, but it looks like coal, and it has string attached to it. And then inside the actual bottle, you pour the lamp oil. The string, you know, soaks up the oil, and then you light this thing up here with fire, allow it to burn for about 5 minutes, and then you turn it off. When you turn it off, the scent spreads everywhere. Now, when you turn it off, you usually put this cap that has the perforations all around it on top of it to allow the scent to spread. It has perforations around it and on top of it. So you put it, and it allows the scent to spread all around the place. And then when you want it to stop burning the oil, you take that one off and you just put on the lid that is perfectly, you know, sealed. So there's no perforations on this one, and then you just put it back on and it'll stop burning. It's really, really, really cool. I really like this. This now I use as well in the common areas of the house. So like the dining area, the living area. This is actually in my living room permanently. I don't keep this in my bedroom. This is actually in my living room. But I use this usually as well when I'm trying to get rid of bad scents, like in the common areas of our apartment. The scent in there now is vanilla, which I'm trying to get rid of because, like I just said, I do not like vanilla. It doesn't work as fast as incense sticks. So if I'm really impatient with the smell, you know, that's lingering around, I would typically use incense sticks for, you know, like a faster remedy. However, this is really, really good. I don't know where these are sold in Abuja, because honestly I don't even remember where I got mine, but you can check Netatol, because I do get my oils, my lamp oils, from Netatol. There's Netatol in Wuse too. There's Netatol in, I think, Maitama, but you can just check them out on Instagram. It's Netatol, Nettetal, Netatol. But you can check them out on Instagram. The oils for the lamps look somewhat like this. I get my oils, like I said, from Netatol, so they might have the lamps, I'm not really sure. But this is the fresh linen scent, and I've had this like for a while as well, but I just really got bored of the vanilla, so I poured it in here and I'm trying to run it out. But yes, this is what the oils will look like. But the oils come in different, like, honestly, different brands and whatnot, but this is the brand that I buy. Now the next thing that I use for freshness is this. Now I'm sure everybody knows this. Like, I don't think there's one person who does not know what this is or how it functions, much like most of the other things that I have shown you guys. But essentially this is just an automatic air freshener, automatic air freshener. This is a non-branded one, right? So I got this, honestly I don't know, maybe like Ross or TJ Maxx. Again, I really get a lot of my home stuff from TJ Maxx and Amazon. I get a lot of my home stuff, but this I don't remember. I want to say Ross, but it is really, really nice. I like this one specifically because you can press, it has a button you can press when you want the air freshener to come out. Now, as most of you know, there's like a timer inside where you can adjust it to how often you want the air freshener to be sprayed. So this one has 36 minutes, 18 minutes, and 9 minutes. I always put mine on the least amount of time. If it's every 5 minutes, I'll put it on 5 minutes. I always put mine on the least amount of time. This one is 9 minutes. The least amount of time here is 9 minutes, so it will dispense every 9 minutes. I've turned this off because I didn't want it, like, you know, dispensing on me, but I use this in my bathroom. This, like I said, is a non-branded one. It also has the hole at the back where you can hang it on the wall, so you can put it, like, position it however you want. This just kind of sits in my bathroom and just dispenses the air freshener every 9 minutes. So my bathroom is always smelling nice and clean and so fresh. It's amazing. So I really, really like this. I only use this in my bathroom. I don't use this in my common areas, but there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I know in previous apartments I've put this in my common areas. I've had some on the walls, like, but right now I use this in my bathroom only. The last things I'm going to be showing you are sprays that I use. Now, I think these are important because I use these in my kitchen. One thing I really, really dislike is, you know, that musty food smell. I don't even know how to describe the smell, but like, it's like a stale food smell that's in your kitchen, like after you cook, or, you know, I don't know, there's just this stale smell. And I will say that to avoid having those stale smells in your kitchen, one main thing that people don't really realize is, number one, you need to always deodorize your sinks. It's really simple. Just pour bleach down your sink every like 2 weeks. Pour a reasonable amount of bleach down each of your sinks. Leave the bleach to sit for about 15 minutes and then pour hot water down the sinks. It will deodorize your sinks and leave your sinks smelling really fresh. You know, sometimes you have the little things that, you know, are put in your sink to hold remnants of food, but sometimes they're not in there. Sometimes you're lazy, you know, you let an onion or two get in, you know, some grains of rice or spaghetti or something, some cheese, you let get in your sink, and then it goes down there and it causes your drainage, the drainage of your sink to start smelling. So you can deodorize by just pouring bleach in there and then let it sit for 15 minutes and pour hot water in there. I do that at least once in 2 weeks. At the very least, I do that once in 2 weeks. And then also making sure that your stove is always clean. After every day's cooking, I don't know, try to wash your stove. So those two things will really help to make sure that your kitchen specifically stays really smell free. Now, these are the things that I use in my kitchen to prevent that stale food smell, because I really don't like it. So the first thing I do is I use this. It's a kitchen cleaner. It's the Astonish brand. This is a zesty lemon scent. So I go in with this. This is specifically for kitchens. So it will go on grease. It'll fight grease and all those hard, oil stains and everything. This is really good. You can find this at almost any corner store in Abuja, corner store, supermarket, anything. I buy this at my own corner store, but you can get this at Grand Square. I haven't seen this at H Medics, but I'm probably sure that they have. I just have never gone there to buy it, but you can definitely get this at Grand Square. So I use this after, I wash, I wipe down my slabs, and then I use this to wipe my stove, my countertops. I use this to wipe my stove and my countertops. Then after I use this, I use this. Now, this is not specifically for the kitchen. This is just a multi-purpose surface cleaner. However, it does have, like, if you see the pictures on it, it has like a bathroom sink, it has a kitchen stove, it has like a little work table and chair. So you can literally use this for many surfaces. However, you really actually need to be careful, because sometimes they'll tell you many surfaces, use it on wood, and it will really like dull the shine of your wood. So you have to be really careful. I always do, I don't know if I can say a patch test. When I buy these multi-purpose surface cleaners, I'll spray it on a tiny bit of a wood surface just to make sure that it doesn't dull the shine of the wood, which is really important. But in my kitchen, I don't really have that problem. I do use both of these on my cabinets, on my kitchen cabinets, and I've not seen any, negative thing happen. But after I go in with this one, I usually top it with this. The reason why I use this is because the smell of this is much stronger than the smell of this. This is like a zesty lemon. These are the ways that I personally keep my house smelling so really fresh, from my living room to my dining room to my bedroom, kind of more powerful to my kitchen. Than this. So I wipe with this, always like my personal space, stove, countertops, and everything that can be clean, because it makes me feel significantly more comfortable, and then it will leave my kitchen smelling that space. So I hope that this helps you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. That smell of, like I said, I will put your kitchen literally smells where you can get fresh all the time. So after every time, in the description, so that you guys can go out and you're cleaning up your kitchen. If you use like that, kitchen cleaners specifically, or just multi-purpose surface cleaners, it was so great to see you. They work amazingly well. I hope to see you again very soon. Please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave me comments. I don't know. Let me know whatever you want me to know. Let me know what content you would like to see. Just tell me, y'all. I love hearing from you. All right, guys. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.